Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back, guys. Another episode of Tulsa Bass Professor, guys. All right, guys, we're still in our summer months. Of course, we're going to keep cranking out these summer videos. Why are we doing that, guys? Because we're in the summer. Why else? Well, anyway, let's get down to business, guys. You guys know it's going to be time for that crawfish season coming up. So, of course, you see I got the missile baits, Chunky D on. Gotta have that. Got it with my 3/8 ounce tungsten slip bobber on there, or better yet, bob stopper, guys. And I always put it with either an owner flipping hook, spear point, or I go with choker. I always go with something sharp, guys. Well, anyway, let's get back to business. What we're gonna do today is, guys, we're gonna drag this bad boy along. We're gonna flip. We got reeds out here, guys. You can see cattails. We got reeds, grass, things you like to throw a spinnerbait and chatterbait around. We're gonna actually chunk our Chunky D off in there and see if we can pull another monster out. Right before the camera was on, we actually caught one that was pretty big. You guys will see that on there. And we're hoping to catch a PB today. That's our goal today. We're gonna get a PB. If we're not throwing out a whole bunch of videos for you guys every month, we're gonna at least try to throw out some bangers, guys. So stay tuned and give us a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Hopefully you guys are sharing, because man, we really need y'all to share, because we want to get these videos out here, and I'm gonna try to be as informative as I can to help you guys out so you can catch more fish. Stay tuned. Woo. All right, we got a hump out here, guys. Why am I not chunking it right into the grass? Because I'm gonna start off with the structure that you can't see. I'm gonna start off with the hump in this pond. Kind of like having something offshore. You guys are looking for like offshore humps and little ridges and stuff. Same thing here. I'm just gonna drag that Chunky D from the top of that hump. I'm gonna let it fall. Now it's gonna fall right on the other side of it. Watch that line as it goes down. We'll kind of run that sucker down here. Kind of run it. Easy does it. Kind of hot. It's 83 degrees. It's not as hot as it has been, but it has been close to the hundreds the last few days, besides the little rain we've been getting. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to catch some bigger bass on the bottom in that cooler mud down here. Come on. Drag it. All right, first cast, no dice. Now we're gonna hit the shaded areas of that grass. Boom. Now we're in the back of that pocket. It's really shady back there, guys, so you have a lot of things going on back there. Not only does it have a place where they can ambush bait, it actually has a place that's cooler on the pond. And as you can see, there's not much shade on this pond. So we're just going, oh, there we go. Oh, it looks like a turtle. Never mind, guys. I got her ran across the back of the turtle. But once again, we're still gonna crawl it. It's like 10 o'clock, so it's still early morning for some, but it's getting closer to that midday, guys. So we want to make sure that we're taking our time still. There he is. Oh! Number one mistake, guys. Don't slackline. Don't slackline your bait. He hit that midway close to me. There he is. Pick it up. There he is. All right, guys. First mistake. Slacklined him once, and on that next one, I should let him run with it a little bit. We're gonna give him a little bit more time, because that hook didn't even have a chance to pierce that fish. He was grabbing on the back of the pinchers, guys. But as you can see, I just kind of flipped back in there and he already had it. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. When you're moving that thing slow, them hungrier bass on the bottom, they have to eat. Them bigger bass, their metabolism is a little bit better than the smaller guys. They're gonna eat, especially if you got something that's sizable bait. But we're gonna work it slow. This time we're gonna let him get it. But like I said, that bass could have followed that out of there. But that's the reason why we're taking our time to kind of give him a chance to get on it. This water's not clear at all. It has more of a greenish tint to it because you got some algae on there. We had a rain the other night. So we got a lot of things going on here that are in our favor right now. Go back over here and pick another spot. See if he went back over there. And we're right back in that same pocket. Okay, there's a stick down there, so we're feeling a lot more structure down there now. Start to stick. Guys, another thing is there's cattle on this property, and for most of you guys that own cattle or know people that own cattle, if you have a shallow water pond like this, then cattle can walk across it, or at least try to swim across it. And when they touch them hooves down, that'll create them big holes. A lot of bluegill like to use them cow hooves, them trails, as their bed. They'll fan out them cow hoof trails and make them as a bed. So they also keep small fish in there. You got crawfish that like to get off in there if it's deep enough. So you got a lot of things going on here. And when you're dragging that bait across there, it's bumping up on that little trail and it's going right off inside that hoof mark. So them bass will pick it up right up out of there as well. I'm gonna go a little closer right here. Want to get in that grass because we know that's where they're at. The bigger bass are in that grass, guys. 90% of the time, if you're fishing a place like this, they're in that grass. The bigger ones are. They're not gonna be out in the open in the deepest point, like out in the middle. They're gonna be in that grass, hidden. See if we can get him. All right, let's try our hump again, guys. This time we're gonna go right at that point. What's up, guys? Had to change locations, guys. It got a little hot around there. Went ahead, took a break, got us something to drink, and we hit our next little spot. Well, guys, now we're in some clear water. This is the second part of the summer fishing that you guys are gonna have to check out. The other one was murkier, so we were able to get away with a little bit more. But as you can see, there's grass, clean water around. So what we're gonna do is we're downsizing, guys. We're gonna go ahead and throw a hit worm out here. and see what we can get. And hopefully we can pull out a few. Y'all stay tuned. All right. First thing first, let it sink. Got a Texas rig on here. 3/8 ounce still on there tungsten. Now guys, we're gonna do a swimming motion. We're not gonna just drag this one. We got a lot of grass around here, a lot of clean water. They got a lot of places to get off in there and get out of the sun. As you can see, all the shadows on that grass. So we're just gonna swim this worm. Go swim it. There we go. Swimming right across this grass, guys. It's midday now, so we know the fish are gonna start to slow down. But in special occasions like this, when you got grass like this and a whole bunch of smaller bass around, you can get away with swimming a worm. Go here. Alright, we're letting it sink a little bit. Swimmer. Don't swimmer, guys. Every once in a while you see me do a little pop. That's just to get that grass off there, guys. Get that grass off there. Quite a bit of it in here. I would go with like a smaller sinker. But we don't want to be on the bottom. We want to be near it. Uh-oh. Going to hit. Slow it down a little bit. Get that grass off there. All right. Oh my God. We got a fire over here. Let's sink a little bit. Just ripping it, guys. We're just ripping it. Going for a monster. Oh, Mickey. I heard one blow up over there. Took my attention off for a second. God. That was a good one. Sound like a good one.